afternoon, Broncos. You are watching Collegian TV. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Danny Shank.
And I'm Mark Sisson. Today we have exciting updates regarding Thursday's Honors Convocation, weather, sports, and entertainment.
We had quite the busy week here on campus, haven't we?
We sure have. Let's get right into it.
Tuesday, April 24th, Hastings College held its annual Honors Convocation where students were recognized and awarded for their outstanding academics, leadership, and campus involvement. Cameron Bradley was there to catch it all.
Honors Convocation was held on Tuesday in the French Memorial Chapel, where faculty members, students, and families all gathered to celebrate and honor students and faculty members for all of their accomplishments and contributions to Hastings College in the 2017-2018 academic year.
Honors Convocation, it's an end-of-the-year event. We have it each year, and it's an opportunity for us to recognize students who have really made outstanding contributions to the college, as well as some faculty awards. And it's really a celebration of excellence and commitment to the college.
The majority of the event was taken up by the departmental awards, where each department on the college campus gave out 2 to 3 awards or scholarships to some of the top students in that said department. One student's award was different than most.
Then I won the very first Sociology Senior Award, which came with a cash prize and then eggs from the department head, Bob Ketlitz. He has a farm, he has like a ton of wonderful animals, and the sociology department really is a home, so Bob always brings eggs in for students and faculty in the department, so I think these eggs were an extension of that and part of my award.
The President's Award was then given out by President Travis Fizzell. This award is given to any person that the President sees fit as the hardest working and most impactful person on the campus over the school year. And this year's winner, philosophy professor Patty Kingsley, was overcome with emotion after receiving the award.
I suppose it's to recognize somebody who works hard for the college, and but there are so many people that work so very hard for this college, and it's that group that I feel very honored to be a part of, and I wish I could hand this to everybody. Yeah, it was very cool.
The event concluded with the Who's Who Awards, which were given to only 10% of the senior class. These 29 select seniors automatically became contenders for the Bronco Award, HC's highest non-academic student award. This year, not one, but 2 students received the Bronco Award, football player and biology major Anthony Cloyd, as well as Student Association Senate member and history major Brian Whetstone, both receiving the award from President Fizzell at the end of the event. For CTV, I'm Cameron Bradley, reporting.
Thanks, Cam. Speaking of the Bronco Award winners, we have both winners here today. Thanks for coming in, Brian and Anthony.
Thanks for having us.
So the first question that I have for both of you that I think everyone's been wondering about is just how surprised were you to win the highest non-academic award here at HC?
Me personally, I was very surprised, and then I heard we had 2 winners, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it could be any one of us standing up here, so yeah.
I think I was pretty surprised that there were 2. Like, that was definitely kind of sensational when it was said that there were going to be 2. And I think the levels of surprise, like as you sort of like worked your way up, got less shocking, still surprising. But after you're announced as a who's who, you kind of like internally know that you might be eligible for it, but it was still pretty surprising. Yeah, so tell us a little bit what you might have done around HC to earn such an award.
So I think first is just getting involved in things that I am passionate about, and then being nice to people along the way. So like I was on the football team, I was a biology peer mentor for kids struggling, and I'm involved in a peer education group that is designed to prevent sexual assault on campus, and so just a couple of things.
Yeah, and then I've been involved in Radical Notion, which is our feminist and gender equality group that we have here on campus. I've worked in the college's archives, worked and volunteered. That experience led me to prepare a National Register of Historic Places nomination to list a pretty big portion of campus as a historic district.
Yeah, so obviously you guys are involved in a lot of things. How do you manage all of that?
I mean, you make friends along the way and find some ways to relieve your stress that are productive. Like for me, music is a good one. But yeah, just time management. You learn those tricks as you get older. So.
Yeah, time management and learning how to sometimes say no to things as well. That it's better to devote your energy wholeheartedly to something instead of trying to divide it unevenly between a lot of different things.
Absolutely. So my last question for you guys is that graduation is coming up here. What is your next step?
So I'm headed to medical school next year at Brown University in Rhode Island, so that'll be exciting.
And I'm entering a public history PhD program at the University of Massachusetts in Amherst.
Very exciting. So congratulations from all of us here at CTV, and good luck with your next few weeks. Stick around here because we have Cameron right up after the break with the weather update.
Listen, college should introduce you to new ideas. It should open your mind to a world of possibilities. You can get access to real-world opportunities at Hastings College, where the world and you align.
I'm right about the weather for your weekend, especially since this week's forecast is looking to be beautiful. You can keep your shorts on for the rest of your Friday as we are looking at clear skies and a high of 72 degrees with a northwest wind at 10 to 15 miles per hour. If you're going out to see Infinity War tonight, you might want to bring a jacket as temperatures will cool off and reach a low of 38 degrees with that wind now coming from the northeast, still at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now it's time to take a look at your 3-day forecast. Saturday will be a very mild yet sunny day with highs in the mid-60s and winds coming out of the east at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Lows only getting down to about 45 degrees. Sunday the temperatures will rise again into the 70s with a low of 75 degrees, but watch out for the wind as gusts will be ranging from 25 to 35 miles per hour out of the southeast and will even reach over 40 miles per hour at times. Low for Sunday will be 59 degrees. As we get back into your school week, things will begin to really heat up like Kanye's Twitter did this week as we will reach a high of 80 degrees. The wind will continue to blow from the south at 20 to 30 miles per hour, and don't rule out a possible thunderstorm during the day. Your low for Monday will be 56 degrees. That's all for me here with weather. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Remember, just over 2 weeks remaining for this school year. You got this, Broncos. After this commercial break, we'll have your two favorite people, Jared Fox and Dylan Adams, as they'll catch you up with all the latest happenings with Bronco Athletics.
I'm Don Jackson, president of Hastings College. Welcome to Hastings College.
Hastings College is the way I can make a difference in the world. It's a place to call home. It's a place to fit in. It's a place to find yourself and become ultimately whoever it is that you're wanting to be. Be who you want to be.
We're glad to have you here. We're sure you're going to have a good time here. We know you're going to get a great education, and we're just delighted that you've chosen Hastings College to be part of your future.
Welcome to Hastings College.
What's up, Broncos sports fanatics? I'm Jared Fox. This is Dylan Adams, and you'll have to excuse me if I seem a little bit distracted today. I'm waiting to get a call from the Browns. Well, if I'm being honest, I'm disappointed I fell to the second round, but I'm not worried. There were 32 mistakes made before me, and to any owners out there watching, I've got all the intangibles. You won't want to miss out on me.
Yeah, you're kind of sounding like Josh Rosen a little bit. You've got those big hands that will be beneficial in the frigid Cleveland temperatures, and let's be honest, Cleveland would take any talent at this point.
Yeah, big hands, you know, we're all about sabermetrics here at CTV Sports, analyzing all the little details, and that's what makes us great. Speaking of sabermetrics, how about Corinne Zipke, the softball team's third baseman? She has absolutely stuffed the stat sheet this year.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Corinne Zipke has definitely had an incredible career, starting all 4 years for the Broncos. And her team may not have had the most success this season, but Zipke keeps swinging hard. Another home run last night to start off the game. Becca Garner has more on Zipke's historic career.
9 school records, GPAC Player of the Year as a sophomore, and first team All-Conference last year as a junior. Broncos third baseman Corinne Zipke has been the rock for the Broncos the past 4 years. It wasn't until junior year of high school when Zipke decided to become a Bronco.
My junior year of high school, I had offers to D1 schools, and then I actually tore my shoulder. So then it was very last minute. I knew a couple girls that came here from Omaha, and that's where I'm from, and they just said, check out the college. I love the college, and then the coach watched me at state softball and offered me, and yeah, that's how I came here.
Zipke, the humbled person she is, always goes into the game to help her team win.
I honestly haven't paid attention to them very much. Baker's always the one that tells me, like, after I do hit one, he's like, you just broke this, and then I'm like, oh wow, that's really cool, but I just never, pay attention. I go out there and play and do what I can.
After hitting 18 home runs her sophomore campaign, she raised her expectations.
I put a lot of expectations on myself that I could do it back then.
With an all-time batting average of .406, GPAC pitchers are more rather scared to pitch to her.
Because our coach always jokes about how they're not going to pitch to me before games, and I actually know a lot of the pitchers. I played with them in Omaha or on select teams, and yeah, they always tell me that they're afraid to pitch to me, which I just think is funny.
Only with a few games left in her career, Zipke will leave as the best Bronco batter in Hastings history. I
think it's pretty cool. We've definitely had a lot of good hitters just when I've been here that I've kind of gone back and forth with, and it's just, I think it's been really cool to hit as many home runs as I have and to set records like that.
Reporting for CTV, this is Becca Garner.
In breaking those 9 batting records, Zipke has officially cemented her name among the greats. And overcoming that shoulder injury to become the collegiate player that she is really just shows how tough she is.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And congratulations to everything Zipke has accomplished. It sure has been a lot of fun to witness.
And I think my favorite part of the interview is hearing that around the conference, pitchers are honestly scared to face her. But really, who can blame them?
Yeah, exactly. It reminds me of Barry Bonds back in his heyday, minus the roids, of course.
Well, let's hope. Nobody's testing her yet.
Clean for now.
Exactly. Well, Bronco tennis is in full swing of their conference season, and as a member of the men's team, I would love to tell you all about how it's going. Unfortunately, something about conflict of interest comes into play, so Dylan, I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, I'm going to do as best I can, and I can tell you this, things are going well for both teams. They're each receiving votes in the national polls, and both are at the top of the conference with 2 matches to go before the postseason. The women's team has gotten off to a smooth start in GPAC play, hopping out to a blazing 5-0 record while shutting out 3 of their opponents. Junior Kelsey Brown won GPAC Player of the Week for the 2nd time this season for the week of April 16th through the 22nd, going undefeated in that time period. Brown, a second-team All-American last year, has yet to lose a singles match in conference play in her career. She is hoping to lead the Broncos to their 2nd straight GPAC title, and things are looking good so far. They have 2 more matches until the conference tournament, where they will look to earn a qualifying bid to nationals. Now for the men's team, they're flying through conference competition thus far as well, sweeping 2 of their 3 conference opponents and defeating a solid Doane team 7-2. The Broncos doubles teams are undefeated so far in conference play, led by first-year students Otto Memirovic and Carter Mason in the 1-dub spot. They will face their toughest test tomorrow as they travel to Fremont to take on co-conference leader the Midland Warriors. Midland is also undefeated in conference play and defeated Doane by the same score as the Broncos, 7-2. This weekend's match will be a good benchmark for the Broncos as they approach the conference tournament on May 4th and 5th and try to bring home their 5th straight GPAC title. How about that?
Honestly, Dylan, I couldn't have said it any better myself, and I love how smoothly you said Otto's last name. I know I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Yeah, so. That's a roommate thing. You got to get that right.
All right, well, the football team is wrapping up their spring season right now, and as everybody knows, with spring football comes spring cleaning. The team took to residencies around the Hastings community and helped them clean up, raking lawns, picking up branches, and doing other odd jobs. Good to hear the team is making a difference around town, and I can't think of any better non-contact drills. All the picking up branches will really help their explosiveness, gotta say.
Yeah, the extra hand from the players may just garner more local support for the upcoming season, and perhaps the team paying it forward will bring more fans to Lloyd Wilson Field this fall.
And speaking of falling, Dylan, how about Russell Westbrook? After a rough beginning to this series, everything was falling for him in Game 5, finished with 45 points, and that Jazz Thunder series is really panning out to be a fun one.
Yeah, Game 6 tonight, and you also got Game 6 for the Cavs-Pacers series. LeBron James, another buzzer beater, just adding to the legacy.
Yeah, he really just stepped up, and, you know, the NBA said that they missed that goaltending call, but, you know, LeBron made the 3 anyway. It wouldn't have mattered. Well, that's all we've got time for this week. Stay with us through the break. You won't want to miss what Devin Wetland and Alex Gentry have to say about all the entertaining activities that took place on campus last week.
Welcome to your entertainment segment. I'm Devin Wetland.
And I'm Alex Gentry. Kelly couldn't make it today. She's at her GPAC golf tournament, but we're wishing her the best of luck.
Absolutely. Good luck, Kel. Well, we have some exciting entertainment news to get over, so let's get started. Last week on campus, sororities and fraternities took on their Survivor Greek Week. Events like Penny Wars, Survivor Games, Trivia Night, and a movie premiere took place across campus. Penny Wars began on Monday, where each sorority and fraternity created a decorative can that people could donate change in. Pennies counted as positive points, while any other amount counted as negative points. The group with the most points was able to donate to their charity of choice. Points were also awarded by the creativity of cans along with the monetary value. Sigma Alpha Iota won the monetary award, while Kappa Rho Upsilon sorority and Eta Pi Lambda fraternity won first for their creative cans.
Tuesday, the Survivor Games took place on Altman Lawn, where group members played Minute to Win It. Games like Empty the Kleenex, Junk in the Trunk, and Cookie Face, where participants had to throw Cheetos at a face covered in whipped cream. Some fun, interesting games there.
Wednesday, the sororities and fraternities battled it out trivia style, and on Thursday, a reality TV screening was displayed where each group was required to film their own 5-minute reality TV show, parody, or replication.
Results for the week are as follows. First place went to Sigma Alpha Iota, second went to Kappa Alpha Order, and tied at third was Kappa Rho Upsilon and Eta Phi Lambda. Sounds like a fun, entertaining week, especially right before the stressful times of finals.
I agree. That sounds really fun. I just don't think I would like the game where they throw Cheetos at your face. Yeah. I'd rather just eat them.
Bad combination. Yeah. Well, a rainy day didn't stop students from having a blast over the weekend.
That's right. Student Association hosted the archery tag in Kiewit Gym last Saturday. Jared Fox was there to catch it all.
As a part of the HC Does Weekends program, archery tag made an appearance in Kiewit Gymnasium on Saturday, April 21st. Originally set to take place outside, the event had to be moved due to weather concerns, but it didn't stop students from having a good time.
It sounded pretty fun, and it's a lot of fun actually. I'm glad we came. It's a good time. Just kind of having fun with everybody.
The event was put on by Record-A-Hit Entertainment, a Chicago-based group that travels around the Midwest. The game was played in a fashion similar to another childhood favorite, dodgeball.
Everyone in our company kind of does it a different way. I like to do it like dodgeball, so you have two teams on each side, and there's a center section which you can't pass, and you get people out, and you bring people back in by hitting certain circles that are on each side. So basically like dodgeball.
The game's rules were fairly basic and easy to pick up on, even for novice archery shooters. However, not everyone was pleased with their performance.
Scary how bad I am, but yeah. I got out twice in a row. Like 2 times in the first 5 seconds, so.
Reporting on this newsworthy event, Jared Fox, CTV.
Thanks, Jared. Spring has finally bloomed, and along with the flowers and warm weather, music has begun to fill the air.
Absolutely, Devin. And that is because the annual Spring Choral Concert was held last Sunday. HC Student Choir Union and the Hastings College Choir sang at the First Presbyterian Church. The Student Choir Union was conducted by Dylan Beebe, and the HC Choir was conducted by Fritz Mountford. This choir is the last event for HC seniors to sing one last time with their peers before they graduate.
I think that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'm just glad I went.
You went to it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome. I've gone to a few because my old roommate, she used to be in it, but since she graduated, I haven't gone to any.
Shoot.
I know, I wish I could have gone. Oh well. All right, Broncos, that's all the entertainment we have for this week, but don't worry, we'll be back next week with more exciting stories for you.
After the break, Danielle and Mark have more news updates for you. Have a great weekend, Broncos.
My time at Hastings College has enabled me to create some of the greatest relationships I have thus far in my life. My name is Taj Willingham. I'm from Park Hill, Denver, Colorado. I'm a junior. My major is physical education, K-12, with an emphasis in health. I just think that Hastings College does a wonderful job, the ed department specifically, of getting you into schools right away. There's no wasted time, you know. If education isn't for you, it's one of those things that you can't halfway be into. If you're into it, you got to commit to it. So they do a great job of getting you prepared for what's next, as best as anyone could do. Teachers nowadays are more than teachers, you know. They're social workers, they're lawyers with simple disputes in the classroom amongst third graders. Like that, it gets tiring, you know. Just always looking after children gets tiring. And on top of that, trying to educate them with scholarly material. So that's why I kind of realized that my own classroom would have been a little more challenging than I thought. So I started halfway through my junior block experience a little more in the physical education realm. There I was able to really move around. I feel like I was able to stand up more, walk around, just be more of who I am with the children. The whole education department here, you know, Dr. Sunderman, they all do a very good job of making sure you're comfortable in what you do and make sure that this is the right thing for you. And if it's not, they will help you find what does work. And so I couldn't give them enough credit. My main goal with education is just to really educate people, educate students in all walks of life, whether it be you need help with your math homework, you don't know how to do a push-up correctly, or you're having a dispute with your brother at home and you don't know how to get over that awkward tension. So if I could change one student's life, that's all I could ask for.
Welcome back to Collegian TV. This week's Academic Showcase, organized by Alpha Chi, made its way back to campus. Academic Showcase Day is where Hastings College students are able to present their research projects that they've been working on over the course of their academic career. This year's presentations ranged across all academic disciplines, like science and Spanish combining, artistic presentations on glass blowing and 3D printing, an internship presentation about stimulating alternative cancer imaging process, as well as J-term trips. Study abroad and travel experience presentations began Monday night, while the rest of the presentations were given on Tuesday. Academic Showcase is a day to show off the liberal arts programs and is a way for students to learn about their peers' research, projects, and goals while taking a step outside their typical school day. Academic Showcase Day was culminated by the honors convocation held on Tuesday. Casino night came back to campus last Friday night, held for the Bronco Village Apartments and the Honors Houses at the Barrett Alumni Center, where students could win some great prizes. Cameron Bradley has a story.
Casino night came back to HC for students who lived in the Bronco Village apartments and honor houses at the Baird Alumni Center on the evening of April 20th. Students who attended participated in casino-like games to win poker cash tokens. These were then traded in at the end of the night for raffle tickets, which gave students chances to win prizes, ranging from big, like a 40-inch TV, to small, like gift cards.
So it's casino night. It's for the Bronco Village apartments and honor housing. Since I'm the director out here, SA had to cancel casino night. So I decided, since I had the budget for it, we would throw the event.
The quote-unquote dealers were members of the St. Cecilia Band Boosters. They helped teach the students how to play the casino games while making it a fun atmosphere for all who attended.
So St. Cecilia has their band booster club. They contract out, and so that's how they do it. They've done the event out here a few times before. I know.
Yeah, the dealers are really good at teaching you how to play, but they're also really nice if you forget. So it's a nice way to learn before you go in the real world if you want to try it.
Casino night was a hit for the students who attended, and it looks like it is safe to say that casino night is here to stay.
Seeing everybody I know having fun in one place together, and I was playing craps with all my friends right by me, so that was pretty cool. And sharing in the excitement together.
This is the first time I've done it. This is my first year here, but I'm hoping to have it as an annual event for Bronco Village apartments. So.
For CTV, I'm Cameron Bradley, reporting.
Thanks, Cam. Well, most of you may have noticed the new setup that we have for collegiate television. Well, big things have been happening in Studio A and in the Gray Center.
The home to all media students has made several changes over the past year. Modifications include anything from classrooms to the media program. Studio A is under construction while an infinity wall is being installed in the back corner. This infinity wall will be an entire green screen, the first of its kind for a small liberal arts college in Nebraska or in the country. I know students will have a fun time with it after its completion, which is expected to be at the end of this summer.
Speaking of the students, several changes have occurred to the media program as well. A few of the majors, like journalism and broadcasting, have been eliminated, while a studio digital art major has taken its place. One major change that most of you may have seen or noticed is the transition from HC Media to the Collegian.
This transition occurred to incorporate all forms of media under one name. The Collegian newspaper has been around for 133 years and appeared somewhat separate from HC Media Online, BNN, and events that were streamed under HC Media. As a media group, we wanted to associate all the media students' things that they do, broadcasting, sporting, and other school events, the newspaper, the website and its social media, and the TV shows under one select name, the Collegian. This was the name that was selected due to the newspaper having the most history.
Okay, Broncos, well, it's time to sign off, as that is all the news we have for you this week.
Join us next week here at Collegian TV for all of your weekly updates. Have a great weekend, Broncos.